I mean, the fact that I loved the most out of the whole thing was the German for John Doe or Jane Doe is Fraulein unbekannt.
This is a
That's
lovely fact.
the German for Jane Doe. I love it. It's brilliant. I'm going back to death and mutilation here, Ryan.
Yeah.
Which was the bloodiest revolution in history? Was it the Taiping Rebellion from 1850 to 1864? Was it the French Revolution? Was it the Russian Civil War? Was it the French Revolution or the American Civil War? Which one was it?
Tell me about that Taiping thing. Where was that again?
The Taiping Rebellion. It was against the Qing dynasty.
I was basically
in China, yeah.
very much Russian. But
No, it was in China,
It wasn't the Red Revolution, eh?
No, it's the Taiping Rebellion was against the Qing dynasty in China. Then there's the Russian Civil War is what it's called. It's not called the Russian Revolution. It's called the Russian Civil War, obviously. And then the French Revolution or the American Civil War.
Okay, so you've given an indication about French. It looked like a number of about 45,000, I think.
No, that's how many were guillotined.
Yeah.
Remember, there was war. There was
Napoleon
fighting.
was shortly after that and stuff.
Yeah, no, there was fighting. There was a revolution in the Revolutionary Wars.
Yes.
So yeah, I've included the deaths in both the Revolution and the Revolutionary Wars in the French Revolution.
Obviously, I know a little bit about the three sort of Western ones. Don't know about that.
The Taiping Rebellion. Yeah, I know. I put that in there because it was typing, and I couldn't resist. No, I mean it might be the real thing. I might have put that.
If it's typing, I'll park that.
No. I might have put that in there, Vic.
Yes, no, for sure.
Because it's legit.
I
probably did actually.
What would I say if it was the other three? Would it be Russian, French, or American? I would have to say Russian was the bloodiest. But is it bloodier than typing? I'm going to say no, because I don't know enough about typing, but I'm going to say no. I'm going with...
Typing, it was 144 words per minute. Like Hamilton.
I am going with the Russian Civil War as the bloodiest revolutionary war amongst your four options.
Okay, I mean it's interesting because the Russian Civil War is in fact the second bloodiest.
Oh,
yeah, 9 million people died during the Russian Revolution. Yeah?
Yes, like
yes, like it. You're like
that's the size of Gauteng, man.
Yeah, 9 million's a lot. 9 million's a lot of people. But listen, the Russians, they don't care. They love a casual massacring.
Oh,
if they get an opportunity to put someone in some foot wraps and some old boots and send them to war without a gun, they're gonna do it.
Paper mache, just hold it like
yeah. You say gun, gun.
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
What? Oh, he's firing at us. Hide. Okay.
Yeah, and then the third one. Let's start the least bloody. Was the American Civil War, which some people think it was quite bloody because, like America's made so many movies about it.
Yeah, Custer.
Yeah,
Custer.
Well,
last stand, bang, with his gun.
No, Custer wasn't. He was. That was against.
No,
that wasn't.
Shucks.
No, that was against war against the native nations. Yeah. Anyway, the Civil War was only 620,000 dead only. Interestingly, though it's called the American Civil War, more French soldiers were killed in it than Americans, which is interesting. And then the third one on the list is obviously the French Revolution, which is 1.4 million people, of which, as we discussed earlier, like 45,000 were executed or were awaiting execution when they died in prison. And then the bloodiest is the Taiping Rebellion against the Qing dynasty. Yeah, it was led by a guy by the name of Hong Shi Quan.
Yeah, we'll finish that one nicely.
Yeah. Okay, we're 5 minutes away.
Nearly finished, Asher.
You can listen to this last.
Yeah, you've been a good boy. You've been such a good boy.
Quite an interesting last fact. Okay. All right, are we ready? All right. So the bloodiest one was obviously the Taiping Rebellion against the Qing dynasty. It was led by a man by the name of Hong Shi Quan, who launched a revolution when he came to the realization that he was in fact the younger brother of Jesus Christ.
No.
And he was going to drive the devils out of China. He titled himself the Heavenly King. It was a Christian revolution. Now try and
I'm
guess.
sorry.
Try and guess how many
I
people
am
died.
so sorry.
Yeah.
So it's more than 9 million.
Yeah.
Oh my! Okay, I'll go with this Christian missionary, militant missionary, 9.5 million.
Somewhere between 20 and 30 million
Oh,
died during his little. Yeah, they were.
this
They were.
must have been big time mainland, as in like Beijing area.
They called themselves the Christian Millenarian Movement. Yeah, and it was this.
Oh my
Yeah,
word.
they
And
tried
do
to
you know
overthrow the
era?
Qing dynasty.
That's the era there.
Yeah, so it's 1850 to 1864.
Oh,
So there you are. Yeah, I
Horror.
don't know. Like I don't know how old he thought Mary and Joseph were at that stage. That he was Jesus' younger brother. You know, he wasn't just casually toying with the truth here. He was full on balmy. He was full on.
all right, disciples, arm up.
What I love is so many people followed him. The 20 to 30 million people died. Anyway, that's probably why they don't like a Christian in China. Anyway, there you are.
Oh, that's fascinating.